The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
The manifestation has descended upon the arena.
Introducing first, from the other side of darkness, the manifestation!
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
Well, it helps that her team has the advantage here. The numbers will be playing in their favor.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
The high-flying Hall of Famer.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, the WCW Women's Champion, Lita.
We know the superstar is always ready for anything, but no one is ever truly ready for War Games.
Oh, she knew what she was getting into here. What it meant to lead her team into this cage.
But did she know they'd be outnumbered for most of the match? Her team is at a real handicap here and can expect to endure a ton of punishment.
I think she has the mental and physical strength to overcome that challenge to guide her team to victory.
Looks like these two drew the short straws as they kick off this War Games match.
It might not be a disadvantage here, Cole. War Games is unlike any other match, and this might give them precious time to settle in.
That's a good point, Corey, but we'll have to see if that's the case.
Oh. A third!
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
She gets put in the corner.
Ooh! Uh-oh.
Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Just a relentless attack from Lita.
It's like Lita is doing whatever she feels like doing.
Oh, my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, God. Turnbuckle drop kick. Lita showing no fear, no intimidation.
And she reversed it.
She's managing to get some control back now.
She's starting to mount a rally, but is it too late?
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. She's firing off attacks at a high clip.
Have to admire what she's accomplished with her last few attacks.
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Boom!
Lita with a kick to the gut. With a twist of fate.
Just like that, Lita. Lita with a kick to the midsection.
DDT. Did Lita clinch this? Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Stops that offense from connecting. And now propped up in the corner. Ooh, the forearm connects. What a hit from Lita. Sit out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Oh, man.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Oh, my God.
Lita on the attack.
Such intensity coming out of Lita now.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Oh, clothesline.
Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales.
Oh, my God. Oh, strong impact.
Up and down. What a slam.
Coming in with that heavy hardware to even the odds.
This is an all-out assault, and she is totally...
Lita with a kick to the body. Follow DDT.
Lita was right on target.
Oh, what a forearm!
Got their opponent set up. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Climbing the wall, the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
Something devious and dangerous in mind here.
Ah, she fights Lita back.
Good going. The timing, the aim, it was all off, and the price couldn't have been higher.
You have to wonder if hesitation creeped in and made things go awry.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. She's sent straight into the steel platform that separates the rings.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling. From the top, crash landing. From behind, ripcord.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight. How are these women keeping this intensity? How are they not entirely drained by now?
Pure adrenaline's got to be taken over. It's the only explanation. What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Even with a tap out, this submission.
Rake in the eyes.
Lita able to avoid impact.
Lariat. And she quickly turned that around.
Gets out of dodge.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Placing her in the corner.
And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the...
Oh, with authority.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and...
Stop.
Lita with a kick to the body. I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle. And seconds left before the eyes are even here.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach. Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Lita with a kick to the midsection.
Lita with the DDT.
Lions won't withstand that.
You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE Universe making their feelings known. I don't think Cargill can prevent what's incoming.
Backbreaker, my goodness, look at the torque. And a rack drop.
A manifestation with a game ender.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Put it into the corner. What could be next? Clothesline!
Off with their head. Just bashing them with that hammer.
Look at this crowd! It's insanity in here!
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
Big Cargill getting her opponent to get up. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Cargill stamping an end to this. Put down face first. And she anticipated what was coming.
She gets launched all the way to the other ring.
Big Cargill getting her opponent to get up. Lita, we're about to see.
Can Nikita close things out? Lita could take this one. Has Jade settled this?
Shoulder tackle in the corner.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Freed from the cage, now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
Taking off up the cage in this War Games match.
From the top.
Then we have Lita. Measuring the distance to the top of the cage, about to risk it all.
Kick to the gut by Lita. This for Lita. She has clearly seen what the numbers advantage has done to her team and wants to level the playing field.
And what a maneuver we just saw. Look out. Shoulders down.
Has a victory.
Backstabber. This is the worst spot she can be in.
As the pain's too great. That's it.
Here are your winners, Lita, Jade Cargill, and Trish Stratus.
What an absolute battle we just saw. Both teams pushed to the limit, but only one team can walk out the victors.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.
Here comes the Beast.
The most dominant competitor in WWE history.
The following is scheduled for one fall Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Quite simply, the most dominant superstar in WWE history. His first time in WWE. He had the most meteoric rise in this company's history. His second time around, he ended The Undertaker's 21-match WrestleMania streak. I gotta ask, what is on Brock's agenda this time?
I'm not so sure Brock ever has plans beyond beating people up, but I do know whenever he hits that ring, he is in conquer mode. There are careers to end, legends to destroy, and records to break. And Brock is ready to once again make history every time that bell rings.
Over the last 3 decades, this man has dominated collegiate wrestling, MMA, and WWE. Nobody has exhibited dominance across more forms of combat than Brock Lesnar.
But everyone knows the Beast is at his best in a WWE ring. And we're about to see why.
The animal has been unleashed.
And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
Intensity and physicality on a whole other level.
Unreal power and not afraid to use it.
No mercy, no fear.
Pity his opponent.
I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to kick this match off momentarily.
You know what, guys? Aside from my family, I can't think of 2 other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
There's the bell, and the animal can now be unleashed.
When Batista steps into the ring, the law of the jungle takes over. Kill or be killed. It's a very simple mindset that's paid dividends for him throughout his career.
Just a brutal approach to in-ring competition. Batista won't stop until it's over.
But across the way is one of the most decorated combat athletes of all time, Brock Lesnar. A man who approaches in-ring competition with a single-minded focus. All he's thinking about is winning this match.
And doing so by any means necessary. Lesnar is as savage as they come between the ropes. He'll do as much damage as possible to his opponent on his way to the win.
Just continuous domination being shown. A sound suplex.
And the intensity of each attack is only getting more furious.
Oh, the Beast is taking charge.
Things can get grim in a hurry if Batista doesn't turn this around.
He's not impenetrable.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg. Oh, sent flying.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Into a German.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
With a series of knee strikes.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
My God, what a striking display.
And now Batista's being dismantled.
Yeah, Lesnar is proving hard to keep up with.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
And look at this, expressing their dominance.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Lesnar has been on the hunt in this match, and he's got his target well measured by now.
And a big knee left over the ropes to the floor.
Far be it from me to tell Brock Lesnar how to conquer. But if there's one bad habit he has when he's in a match, it's that he has a tendency to play with his food. That's the kind of thing that can end up turning the tide against the Beast.
I agree, Corey. If Lesnar can keep on task and focus, he'll be unstoppable in this one. Boom. Big boot.
Systematic attack on that arm. Escaped that in a hurry.
And he has answers for Batista.
Lesnar with a waist lock. Think we're about to take a trip, gentlemen.
This is where Brock Lesnar is at home. To Suplex City. That move from Lesnar sent more than a shiver down his opponent's spine.
Brock's
The pure malice inside.
Hey, look at this. Kimura. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Uh-oh.
And just eating a knee on the reversal.
This could be it, Corey.
With the Batista bomb.
Can that finish the Beast off? This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning.
Kicking out of that is only going to piss off Batista even more, and that's not something I'd recommend.
Suplex!
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Ooh, bad landing. Double underhook suplex.
Brock Lesnar is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Oh, like a heavy bag.
Oh, no. Lesnar's about to end this. Oh, my. Has Brock delivered the exclamation?
That's it. Brock Lesnar got it done.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Batista falls.
Tonight, calling Batista the animal only makes sense if you're referring to a gerbil. Don't tell him I said that.
No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent. Oh, I think we're gonna see it. Lesnar!
Lesnar 5 coming through.
It's time to square up.
Sonya Deville is all business, all attitude.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Oh, here's a cunning opportunist.
Careful how you speak about Sonya, Cole. She happens to have a very gifted mind for this business, both as an official and from bell to bell.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
The Queen of Spades about to grace the WWE Universe with true submission expertise.
Representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
This woman will tie her opponent up in knots.
You're right about that, Cole. Shayna Baszler is so confident in her abilities and her knowledge of this game.
Well, who can forget Baszler's incredibly dominant run as NXT Women's Champion?
Well, I'd just like to send my condolences to anybody whom Shayna Baszler sets her sights on.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Those two titles adding a little swagger to his walk.
Representing Mutiny from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, one half of the Pure WCW Tag Team Champions and the Pure WCW Champion, CM Punk.
I can't imagine the amount of pressure he's feeling carrying around two championships.
Yeah, the pressure is on when you have one title, but with two, it has to be immense.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
Bad news has arrived.
A man who gets so much pleasure from cutting his opponents down to size with his words and fists.
And accompanied by Kevin Owens, representing Mutiny from Preston, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, one half of the Pure WCW Tag Team Champions, Wade Barrett.
Something tells me we're going to have a royal delivery of some bad news.
And it is finally time for some good old tag team action. Ready for battle, we see Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler. And across the ring, the team they're ready to face off with, CM Punk and Wade Barrett.
And trust is key to victory in a match like this. If you don't have a tag partner you can rely on, you might as well pack it in now. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
And he evades the attack.
Unloaded. Wow, lights out.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. What a way to get out of that one. Nasty kick. The damage is starting to affect her.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to be done there. And she's set right into that corner.
Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee.
Into a bulldog.
Right into the pin.
2 count. And she kicks out at 2.
Just barely, but it counts.
handle. That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
Big hook. Oh, wicked punch. Big back body drop. That can make an opening for her. Look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Neck breaker. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
As this rivalry has grown more and more intense, reason has gone right out the window.
That happens when a feud is allowed to fester like this one has.
Yeah, there's no telling what we might see tonight. There's just so much rage and resentment in the ring. Boom! The Gulak attack.
She made the tag.
Oh, man.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
And Barrett is showboating right now.
Take it over.
Going for the win here.
Hold it. Oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And he breaks the count quickly.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
And now the tag.
Wade Barrett looks set to end this wasteland.
Looking for the victory.
Delivering right hands and then slamming their opponent's face to the canvas. Oh my goodness.
Sent into the corner. Connects. Saw it coming.
What a sweep. There's the tag.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Boom. Barrett on the wrong side of that in-your-face style there. Usually that's all him.
You can see Baszler was zeroed in on her. Shayna being very methodical in her breakdown.
Face first. Touch. Off the barricade.
Schoolboy Clyde to put this one away.
And only gets a 1 count.
Giving a massive effort to open.
Forehand.
Did Wade just end this?
Bringing up the pin attempt on the teammate.
Stuck on the apron.
What an elbow right to the chest.
Set hard into the corner.
Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man.
Whoa. Turns it around.
CM Punk with a jaw and Uranagi. Look at this.
The submission magician in a submission.
Can you imagine if Baszler were to tap out?
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
I think we are witnessing.
And the ropes will break up that hold.
We might have seen a game-saving moment right there.
By the throat into the top rope.
Oof.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent up. Uh-oh. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
What a shot. Looking as locked in. And Shayna looking to close this one out. There it is. Can't put a driver.
Breaks the submission.
Got there in time. Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
lights out for Baszler. She's dead.
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe is making their feelings heard loud.
Perched up top. Oh my gosh, what impact.
Manages to reverse it.
CM Punk with a jarring Uranagi. Look at this.
This is
That's it. That's a tap.
Here are your winners, Wade Barrett and CM Punk. Mutiny.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
And if I'm in the tag division, I'm hoping with all my heart I don't come across these two in the future. And here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 474 pounds.
This superstar doesn't get paid by the minute. They just get in there, beat somebody up, and leave.
That's kind of a miserable existence if you ask me.
I don't see what's so miserable about that, Byron. But then again, I see this superstar for who they are, not your projections.
I hope everybody...
You know what, guys? Aside from my family, I can't think of two other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Are you guys ready?
And his opponent from the Boiler Room, weighing in at 152 pounds, Jimmy Hawkins.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel and a main event level match.
I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to kick this match off momentarily.
You know what, guys? Aside from my family, I can't think of two other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company.
It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose. I don't care who you are, taking on an opponent with that mindset is always dangerous. Wow.
Not a good spot to be in. It took too long setting up for that maneuver.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Raining down right hands.
You can see that each strike.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. gets reversed.
Is it enough?
Rotates out and gets the cover. And he breaks the pin right away.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Turns that in his favor. Oh, what a club.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Damn, what a vicious choke bomb. Ooh, targeting the leg there.
He really felt the impact on that one.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though. The dreaded Frankensteiner.
Oh, what a high kick.
Delivering right hands, then slamming their face down. Clothesline. He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Sharp punch.
With the counter.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Oh, what a high kick. And now gets tossed into the ring. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Boom!
Good defense there. Spear!
Is this it? Is this the end? Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Caught in a bad spot. Left throw.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
Across the shoulders.
A backbreaker. Into a gut buster.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner.
When you earn a win like that, you've got to feel pretty good about yourself.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
A monster feared throughout the sport.
There is seemingly no fear in Abyss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 350 pounds. He is the monster Abyss!
More of a nightmare than a man.
There is pure darkness behind those demented eyes.
And let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost.
It's Saxton's commentary.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 274 pounds, Lars Sullivan!
Hey, I think we got a criminal on the loose. Give me my phone.
Put your phone away, Corey. What could possibly be wrong with this competitor?
They fight too hard. They're always on the attack. They're crazy.
Those are all good things.
You're crazy.
Hey! Oh, yeah, here we go. Clearly wasn't expecting this and now has the advantage.
Underhanded tactics, but will they pay off? Looks like the referee is motioning to these superstars, trying to get them into the ring.
Yeah, come on. Let's get this match started the right way.
Well, I, for one, don't see anything wrong with this.
Action has made it back to the ring, and we can officially start this match.
Oh, man. Yeah, the refs got their hands full in this one.
Pull right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Completely steamrolled. Wow. Oof, nails the midsection.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Locking up.
Shoving them away. Right to the throat. His stamina is getting tested here.
This is how it starts. The groundwork is being laid here.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Thunderous shot to the back.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle.
Oh, stomping away. Just tossed. She get airline miles for that. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Locking up with one another.
Just saying, get away from me.
And look at this now. Bad intentions. Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Brutal short arm lariat. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
I don't know what's going to take to put an end to this rivalry they have.
It's going to be something fierce, I bet, Michael.
And I'll guarantee it's going to be excruciatingly painful, guys.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Ooh.
Read that one.
Steered away there.
Nothing fancy here.
Tasted victory.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. And he powers out.
That was a long 2 count there.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Reverse choke slam. Just swift movements from Abyss.
Full focus from Abyss.
Straight into the pin. 2 big kick out.
He thought he had it.
Oh, no. The world's strongest splash. And that has to knock all the wind out of you.
Bang. Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
Oh, what a power slam. He took the worst of that impact. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. Oh, tossed aside.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. That has to take all the breath out of you. Abyss with his opponent up. And
Shock treatment. Here we go. Cover. There's 2. And the streak of defeat ends. They're here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, and David!
If you looked up tag team wrestling in the dictionary, these two would be the definition. Absolute masters at the tag team craft.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 845 pounds, Rikishi and Rosie, the Bloodline.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever. And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
Oh boy, here we go. Tag team matchup underway.
There is a tremendous amount of trust that goes with being a tag team. Your future is not only in your hands, but in the hands of your partner as well. That's something to keep in mind during this one.
Pretty incredible. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Brutality.
Oh, and a big uppercut.
And a stomp to the gut. Being set up in the corner for something.
In the face. And Rosie just got shaken up bad with that move.
Kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. Ooh, well measured.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Why not look like $1 million when hitting something that effective? Then a thunderous forearm to follow.
Mat slam with some attitude. It knew what was coming there. flip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Up the rope he goes. Look out. Nobody home. What an impact.
Oh, my God. No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner. He connects with a counter.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Superstar setting up.
Spiked with a Uranagi. Oh my, what a splash. The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. Taken down with a body slam.
Boot to the stomach.
Placed into the corner here.
Oh, what a forearm.
Timed his defense perfectly. Has him up for the power slam.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
That means he's ready to blow the roof off this place.
Makes the much-needed tag.
And here's the cover.
And a shoulder in the air.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Uh-oh. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
I think they've made it obvious that this is far from over here, guys.
Yeah, Corey, I just hope this gets resolved before someone gets seriously injured.
Ripcord.
Home run! Choke slam!
Landed.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Impressive display of power.
My.
Pressure's on, gotta get out quick.
Oh, what a great counter. Lands face first. Looking to go up high.
Uh-oh, way too...
Diving moonsault.
This could do it.
2. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
Somehow, some way.
And she's tagging out. The jab's going. A little elbow to finish things off. Enzuigiri to the floor.
I have no idea what they're setting up for here.
Attitude adjustment.
Can Rikishi come back from that?
2.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners, and David!
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now,
KO is here, ready to throw down.
A man of conviction who fights for what he believes in.
introducing first, representing Mutiny from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Tonight, Fight Owens' fight becomes War Owens' war.
Kevin Owens is a superstar very familiar with War Games. Let's not forget he made a one-night return to NXT in 2019 as a mystery partner helping lead Team Ciampa to victory.
And from that experience, we learned that Kevin Owens will absorb extreme amounts of punishment for the win. A man who will take extreme risks to survive, and a man made for War Games. Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT is here.
Looking to make his farewell tour a memorable one.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
And he is facing the ultimate challenge, trying to guide his team to victory despite being at a numbers disadvantage.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
The first two combatants are locked in, and War Games is underway.
Definitely not an enviable position for anyone to be in.
Yeah, Saxton, you've already gone through hell by the time the War Games officially starts. Watch this display of power. Sit-out powerbomb.
Producing a trampling. Oh. A striking blow. Boom, what a punch.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
In a War Games match, when there's no escape, I have to think that cardio becomes a factor.
Oh, yeah. War Games pushes your stamina to its absolute limit. There's no room inside that cage to pull up a chair and catch your breath. You've got to go all out from the moment you step foot in there.
Look at the power from Cena.
Oh, Cena with a face buster.
And Cena telling the crowd to watch him. Forearm club. Bruising attack to the stomach.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
Really a back suplex. Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match.
Placing him in the corner.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
And Cena is in command.
John's refusing to allow Owens a chance to fight back. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage. CM Punk doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Misses the target.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
mercy.
Good golly! Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Call it predictable if you want, but Cena just proved right there how effective he can still be against someone like Kevin Owens.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped. And gets sent right into the corner.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. And he retaliates. Fast press! Fast press! Now looking at Kevin Owens. Countering that offense.
Bam!
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Look, I know Cena thinks he's superhuman, but this is impossible.
You want to take that back, Corey? End of the line for Punk.
Face first into the chair. Elbow drop.
Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Take off.
Crushing impact on the splash.
No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
Followed by a stomp.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
He just grabbed what could be a game.
Roman Reigns ready to go.
Superman punch.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment. Is that good?
Then we see Reigns.
Owens cannot recover from that.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them. Ooh, got hit by a thrown kendo stick. Getting out of harm's way.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Gets lifted into position.
Sharp punch.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, look out. This is going to be trouble.
No way.
Absolutely no way.
Look out.
Counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Impressive counter by KO. Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
All the way up. And the
Big time power.
The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Driving the elbow.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Lands the elbow. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Just caught a flush.
Uncorked a big punch.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match.
Henry gets cut off.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Here comes Reigns. Goodness gracious. Oh no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Section will knock the ring.
That could end Cena right now.
Backbreaker.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Got them off their feet here. Shot to the floor.
Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage.
Door swings open and out they come. And that team can definitely use it. Down from there, but it looks like he has a plan. Oh, that can...
Reigns put a stamp on this one.
Huge club.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. Something under the apron before. Launcher.
Stunner. That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Taking flight.
Incredible height.
Might be going high risk here.
World's strongest slam. Will Henry take advantage? Finish Mark Henry for good. Twisting up, here's a opponent in time.
GTS collapse.
But can Punk close this?
This might just do it. This might just end it all. The tap's out. A punch to the gut helped.
Here are your winners, Kevin Owens, CM Punk, and
a triumphant victory for one team and the taste of bitter defeat for the other.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here tonight. Like it or not,